Hey everybody, it's Lee. I just want to talk to everybody about what we use for an ascension device. This is the Unicender by Rock Exotica. You can see how it's set up here. Why these originally were some of the best systems is because you could get them on and off the line mid-line. So some ascension devices you have to pull all the rope out before you can use it. And that is a big difference for us. We need to have that availability. Plus you've got another way you can connect, but this is the more important part for a lot of people, is getting a long enough tether. There's an eye-to-eye splice, and then we'll use something like B-line with a double eye, and that will be your way to change the positioning with your prusik. So I'll put it on the line. I've already got a cambium saver set up, and I'm going to be doing DRT. So this rope climbing technique is different than SRT and is typically the most commonly used, but you will find some people that prefer SRT over DRT, which is fine. They both work great. Setup wise, I think maybe DRT takes a little bit longer, but SRT, there can be some issues when you're up in the tree, breaking branches and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to reset to DRT, so there's another extra process that you have to go through. But with this, it's pretty easy. And I was just going to show you some of the reasons why we really like it. When I'm setting up, I'll go for as far as I can reach when I've got pressure on the saddle, how high I can reach, because I need to be able to grab onto the top to release, to be able to descend. What's cool is you can ascend and descend on the same device pretty comfortably. I would say it's definitely my favorite, but I've only used a couple, so I haven't used them all. There might be a better way, but I really like this one. About 300 bucks. So I'm gonna pull down with two hands, push up, and it's gonna take it captures all of my momentum. I'm not losing anything each time. Some systems, as you climb, you lose some each time that you go up. And what I like about this is if I'm climbing very high and I got a single trunk tree, I can use the tree and do this form of climbing here. So what I'll do is figure out how far out I can reach. That's pretty comfortable. And I can support myself with my feet. And as I climb, I'll take a few little steps. Then I'm using my legs to climb like this. So I can take a couple steps up as I'm taking up all my advantage that I get. And it's just a nice, mellow, smooth way to climb. I'm not really rushing or going too crazy. And now I'm at my first position for work. I've got my lanyard already set up, so I can get my saw out and just get to work. But I don't have my saw with me, so I'm gonna have to have that set up. But anyway, we just want to talk about the Rock Exotica Unicender. One of my favorite systems. You can also use it with SRT, so I like it. It's really good for each. It's about $350, depending on where you get it at. And for example, I've had this one. This is a 1/2-inch rope. I've had this one for probably 5 years. I have another one that I've had for more than 15, and they both still work. The other one, they will wear a little bit over time. So if you start with a little bit smaller diameter rope and then work to a bigger one, that's really the best way to get the most use out of the tree, out of the tool, and so it'll last a long time. But anyway, check in next time. Bless you guys. Have an awesome day. Climb safe, climb smart, have fun.